r/Askreddit by Robotainment. A new dating app is launched. Instead of a photo of the person, it shows you a photo of their bedroom, car, kitchen, shoes, how they have their tea coffee, things like that. What photo would tell you the most about someone, and would you be most interested to see to choose a potential date? I would like to see their fridge, please. You can only see the fridge or the freezer, which one? I'm a big clean bedroom person. I know everyone would just tidy their room for their photo, but if it was honest, it'd be really handy for me. My therapist told me that one of her patients was depressed, so he didn't clean his room for months. Anyway, she asked him to see a picture of his room and that made him clean it up because he was too ashamed. Side note, anyone remember that old MTV show Room Raiders, where the jail guy would go through like 3 people's rooms and try to determine who to date based upon their room? This could totally work. Edit. I said it once, twice, 3 times in this thread and I'll say it again. Who fucking cares? That it was clearly staged faked. I don't know any of the girls and I don't know any of the guys. I have no involvement in any of their lives. It doesn't matter to me if they're real. It was entertaining. I didn't watch Room Raiders as a junior in high school because I thought love was in the air and that somebody would find there forever by sniffing panties. I watched it because it was hilarious. Edit 2. Some of you are really mad about my first edit, guys. This is Askreddit, him sitting in my pajamas talking about a TV show from 16 years ago. Take a deep breath. I'm not that serious about the show. I honestly hadn't thought of it in over a decade until seeing this thread this morning. I was like 11 when I watched that show and didn't realize you had to sign up to raid braided, so I would go to bed every night with brushed hair and a very clean room, just in case. Their kitchen sink. For me, their kitchen cupboard. What food do they like and presumably cook? Are they on a special diet? What brands do they prefer? Do they have decent coffee? Do they stock up on stuff like long life milk and basics like baked beans and tinned tomatoes? The last 6 meals they cooked. 1. Noodles with tomato sauce and sausage. 2. Noodles with tomato sauce and sausage. 3. Noodles with tomato sauce and sausage. 4. Fish. 5. Noodles with potato sauce and sausage. 6. I don't remember. Edit. Never expected a stupid list with a funny typo would be my most upvoted comment. Thanks. Their collections. Do they collect books, board games, video games, sneakers, cocktail dresses, makeup, computer parts, minerals, dead insects, skulls, empty Doritos bags, children from different Mothers fathers, beanie babies? I wanna know. Wow, how did you know all the things I collect? Weird. To be honest, I just need an audio file of them chewing. I would never marry my wife if I knew how the room looked. Feels like a scene from Indiana Jones some days. Instead of snakes, cats jump out from under piles of stuff. Same, my wife is the biggest slob. Like, she seriously doesn't know how to put anything back where it goes, or put new things in a place. It's just piles of stuff on every horizontal surface. Right now, since we got home from work on Friday, here are the contents of our coffee table: a heated rice bag, a bottle of honey, a tape measure, the Valentine's card I gave her, a chair slip cover still in the package, pet nail clippers, 2 separate stacks of McDonald's napkins, a guitar tuner, and a Sherwin-Williams paint swatch. That table was clear on Friday morning. We had already developed something special before I got to, see her place. I met someone the other day who just brought out a dating app that required a photo to be taken every day at a random time. You only had 15 seconds to take a photo of yourself, so you couldn't fake what you look like. He told me sometimes he had to take a picture in a busy metro. Pretty interesting concept. If you missed the photo opportunity, you couldn't use the app for the rest of the day. Sounds like prime data mining. Could you set the window so it occurred while you were awake? Though middle of the night selfies would be pretty telling. Hoss that next to you. I wouldn't want to see their car, but their vehicle's maintenance history. My last ex had a 2018 Chevy and killed the engine because she went 60k miles without an oil change. IDKY, but this is hilarious to me. Shouldn't be, but it is. How they load the dishwasher. This alone would weed out the psychopaths. Which way the toilet paper roll is. Playlist for sure, that tell a lot. On Tinder most people share their Spotify top tracks, integrated in the app. Not answering the question, but that is one of the most brilliant ideas for a dating app I've ever heard. Well, we have people trying to fake pictures. If themselves already, I guarantee whatever pictures they are taking will be cleaner and more organized than real life. Single farmer seeks woman with tractor for marriage. Send picture of tractor. Video game collection. If she doesn't have Tetris, she won't ever get my straight 4-piece. A full access to their browsing history. You monster. That'd be unfair. It bore people away immediately. How long do you cook a 2.5 pound pork tenderloin? Best cat flea treatments. How do I stop my stupid cat from eating too fast? I'm gonna corner the market on girls looking for shitty cooks with a flea-ridden cat that throws its food up. Gold diggers would thrive. But they would have a lot of competition with other gold diggers because the info they want is so readily available. A true battle of the century. The subreddit sphere subscribed to time to unsub from Dragon's fucking cuz. I'd say kitchen and bathroom. If I'm allowed to pick two, how those two rooms of a home are taken care of can tell you a lot about a person. Spice cabinet, bookshelf, browser bookmarks. Are you making this app? Op is doing a consumer survey and we never even knew. I'd say probably their bedroom, as you can tell a lot about someone through this. I mean, it's their own space where they can relax and decorate it however feed. Like you could see how many pillows and blankets they have, their personal choice of decorum, whether they like to read, what their style is like from their wardrobe, how they'd decorate the walls, whether that would be paint or wallpaper, whether they had posters or certificates, or awards or pinboards or calendars or pictures or paintings, etc. I don't know what it is about it. I just feel like you can learn a lot about someone via their bedroom, and for me personally, I know that it's something I analyze when going to a friend family member's house. If invited to their room, only really holds until folk live on their own, or in a couple. This though, like my bedroom, is basic as fuck, cause I'm only in there to sleep, so it is really low priority. To make nice it will happen eventually, but right now all the personalization happens in the living room or kitchen where I spend my time. Obviously a photo of their junk drawer, you know, the one full of cables, batteries, spare Christmas cards from 5 years ago, small change, and those kinds of things. I'd be looking for a home and not a show house. A home indicates a person who doesn't care what others think of them. A show house indicates someone who keeps up with the Joneses and cares more about what others think of them than being true to themselves. Computer desktop. This weed out the monsters with 100 file folders and Word documents. Their bathroom. Buy a car or more of the inside if it's clean and stays clean, it'll date you. I've always grown up with my parents keeping the inside of our cars neat and tidy and make sure there is no garbage in it. But if one of my friends or their parents drove me somewhere and their car had trash and crumbs everywhere, it just makes me uncomfortable. Bookcase and their Spotify playlists. I would want to see their garbage can. You can tell a lot about how messy, resourceful, healthy etc. they are from their trash. History major here. You can tell a ton about ancient societies and how people lived by finding their trash piles. Midden, it's really cool. Screenshots of his texts to his mom. Bathroom. If your toilet is nasty, you're nasty. If a grown man can't clean his toilet, he's looking for a mom, not a partner. This is a brilliant idea. Someone should start a service like this. You don't ever get a picture of the person, however, when you meet them the first time, you're getting to see them for the first time. No expectations. Their favorite place to relax could be a balcony or a garden, a nice couch in the living room, in front of their computer, etc. I would love to see the shoe cupboard. It will tell me their choices. Fitness approach, variety of shoes indicating social events they go to, structure of how they are kept, how well they are maintained, and most important, if they invest into good shoes, which most people don't realize are among the most important accessories the whole day. I have one pair of shoes. How does that make you feel? Like I app for burglars to make a list of from which room to get what the quickest way. Meme collection. Can I interest you in my plus 9k meme collection? Their most valuable item. I'd want to know if they select status symbols, material objects, something sentimental, or their favorite game. Book or collectible, almost like if there was a fire and you could only grab 3 things, what would you take? Someone, somewhere is data mining private internet profiles to meet people online. Their pets, people who like animals, are the best for dating. The garden or their version of it. Favorite shoe says so much about a person, or their favorite clothing item in general. Which Linux distro they use. Their cats. Nope, no way, not happening. Sounds like the HGTV version of Catfished. Show me their book collection. Their choice of books says a lot about the person. Like and subscribe for good luck, you handsome gentleman.